asleep amidst the trees. That's all a swaying in the breeze. But when so light, I'm just wide awake. Fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Alright, hey everybody, good to see you. We can get in this. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Mira. Thank you for the like, by the way. Apologize for all that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Pretty much was like trying to wrestle this, comforter back. I pretty much cleaned the ginormous comforter off our bed, because, you know, we've been sick and stuff like that, so... It finally got dry, and I'm trying to shove this thing back into this cabinet that it really is much too large to belong into. I did manage to get it in there. And then put some other stuff in the thing. I'm very behind. On a lot of stuff right now. Alright. At least you got to hear the opener, though. That was my favorite one. What is this? Why is this here? This needs to go, like, over here or something. There's so many cords here, too, you guys. It's wild. Alright. We should be good to go. Let me get this up, too. Okay. Alright. So last we left off, we found all... I called them the... well, actually, Reality named them the questionables. But all the question mark locations, we were able to find all those on the map. So now, what I'm thinking we do is not see Regis yet. I think I'm going to do There Can Only Be One. And after that, maybe see Regis. We also have this contract left, and of course, Gwent. I have no idea how that Gwent is going to happen. It's probably not going to be today. I'm not feeling well as well. Allergies this time of year. Gotcha. Yeah, So all my symptoms have been just all out of order. Like, usually when I get a head cold, there's like, you know, an order to how all these things, you know, go, right? And I feel like they're all just been absolutely out of order. Like, as far as what I would usually get. So that's why I was so confused when I thought I had, like, got past it, right? Like, I was able to, you know, move past certain symptoms, like, oh, okay, maybe this won't be that bad, or whatever, and then it all just happened, right? It all just absolutely changed. And now today, my eyes are just, like, watery forever. Like, I'm, like, literally crying right now, and I don't know why. My eyes are just so watery and irritated, which is a symptom I never get, so it's just stupid. It's all dumb, but I'm getting a lot better, so we're on the mend. We're in the right direction, just random stuff keeps getting in the way. Hey, DJ. I'm okay. How about you? We're gonna go to this fast travel real quick, because I think we actually have a pretty close location to go to get to this island here. I think it's an island. Doing good. That's good. Did you get any more news on your PC? Excuse me. Look at all these flowers. And crazy enough, Mira, I don't, like, get allergies. Ever. Like, no matter, like, whatever, it's just this, I'm just getting this particular thing going on. Okay, it is over here, right? Yes. I guess let's go back to... Well, this looks like it's closer to the road. We'll do this one. We will mess with this one. Why is it already dark already? Okay. I guess it will just be dark instead. What's up, bro? 3 likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll have to see what this one's about. Investigate the Isle of Loch Cleve? I think it's Cleve. Okay, so it's this. Oh, you scared me a little bit by just being there. Yeah, it's this, all of this. What am I supposed to be doing exactly? I actually didn't read what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, upon notice on a board in Toussaint, Geralt spotted a mysterious notice inviting all who dared to undergo a test of virtue. All who wished to face the challenge clearly to their character above all were to find their way to an isle upon Loch Cleve. I can't pronounce it. Our Witcher found the notice intriguing enough that he resolved to see what the rest entailed. Okay. Okay. It comes with being asthmatic, at least with me. Yeah, Jawa, it's really like certain grass, so like Bermuda grass is a big one for him. He'll get like a bad allergy thing from that, you know? Alright, well, let's save. We're in front of wherever we're supposed to be doing, so let's save. And I guess let's swim across. You know how much we love swimming. There's something here, too. Two things here. Multiple things here. Okay. What is this? I don't need the ashes. And bushes. Alright, I'm gonna sleep so this is daytime, because like I said, I don't even know what we're really doing here, but... we're doing something. Investigate the Isle. Hey, Wade. Cucumbers. Oh, it's this, I'm guessing? There are many traits which bear witness to a man's true nature. Compassion is what separates men from beasts. Whoever feels sympathy for his fellow man will never turn a blind eye to misfortune. He will instead always stand in defense of the wronged. Okay. Valor does not make one good, yet how many good men have you met in your life's journey who are cowards? Those who possess valor do not hesitate to stand against the majority, no matter the consequences. Okay. Oh, read that one. Hold on. This one. No man can be called good who does not share his prosperity with others. Generosity is required for dignity in life and peace in death. Okay. This one. Honor cannot be purchased. Honor also cannot be sold, for its value is greater than all the treasure in the world. Yet one can lose it, and whoever does so shall be sullied his name for all eternity. A truly honorable man always stands behind his actions, faces every challenge, and refuses to lie. Wisdom is a virtue which should strive to cultivate throughout one's life. For it is impossible to be so wise one cannot ever become wiser. The wise know this. As we journey through life, we seek to make wise choices. Remember, wise choices are not those which make our lives easier or simpler. Often they make them more complicated, but always they make us better. Uh-huh, okay. Oh, hermit. I guess he's our bro. Is there anything else we need to read while we're around here? Alright, old man.
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
Okay, talk to the hermit. There is 5 stones. Did I not read them all? Hold on. I read them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got them all. I ended up walking up to the middle one first.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Well, hold on. Did I pass the test? I thought I'd have to answer some questions or something. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna fight for this thing. I don't know how that's gonna work or turn out, but sure, yeah, I guess.
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Here's what's crazy. I mean, the sword has wolves on the hilt. Oh! Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, hermit. I don't know what's best here. Oh, my God. Who's just straight up Merlin and shit, or what? Ooh. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Oh, my God. I did? I answered all the questions right? I did everything correctly? We got this.
Damn.
He's Hermit the Frog.
One of your ilk, a witcher, ought to manage with an old bow, eh?
Oh, no! Oh my God, I'm getting dizzified. Damn you, bro. But I got your ass. We got this. Oh my God! It's so bright. My eyes hurt already.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Wow, okay. I thought it was gonna be crazier than this. Okay.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And
Nice.
I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Dude, so this is like from the second game then. That's where we met the Lady of the Water last time. Oh, look, it's floating.
Just wonderful.
Dang. Okay, so if this is the blade I think it is this the blade that because we had to take some kind of a sword to fight, like, the dragon under the water, which helped the Lady of the Lake, right? That was in the second game, or was that the first game? No, it was the second game. No. Oh man, I'm getting them mixed up now. One of the other games, you pretty much, you meet this lady and she's, like, living on, like, the side of, like, whatever, and she's like, I need you to handle the dragon of the shrine or whatever, and we went and handled the dragon of the shrine, but we did take a sword with us. First game, DSN, thank you, yes. And pretty much, we did take a blade with us, and I don't think we were able to take that blade with us. It was like something she just kind of gave us. Something like that. So this is, like, literally the same woman. That's really cool. I was not expecting that. Like, as soon as I saw her, I was like, hold on a minute. Geralt took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, now we're throwing in Monty Python stuff too. Let's check this thing out. Is it worth it? Please say yes. Like, oh my goodness, look at it. Each blow generates charges, which increase the sword's damage by 10%. Charges are are lost over time or when receiving damage. Fully charged sword always deals critical hit. Okay. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the sword's damage. Excuse me? Oh, up to a max of 10. Okay, I was about to say, you could make this thing, like, crazy. Okay, they're capping it at 10, but that's pretty good. Now, the real question is, could I use this without receiving damage? That might be kind of interesting, but this is really cool. Definitely not something I was expecting, so this is cool. Also, DSNO, welcome in, by the way. Thank you for your assist there. Like how? I guess we got a new sword. I felt like it had to be ours. It had wolves on the hilt here. Well, that was... I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't sure what I was expecting. I thought that we would have to, like, go and talk about what... Like, pretty much do, like, a test to this dude. Like, oh, how do you, like, how do you meet all the virtues and stuff like that? I was not expecting him to just name it off and everything be chill, you know? So, that works. It works for me. That was done faster than I was expecting. I thought it would give us a bit more stuff. Wait. Wait. The Fisher King? He was in the game too. He's mute. He's not gonna talk. Oh my lord. That's so cool. So he was here the whole time. He's freaking transporting her, I guess, watching over her. So is he like a secret thing? He knows I'm onto him. That's actually hilarious. And the fact that he grunts and everything just like the Fisher King did is kind of wild. I love The Witcher 3. It's my favorite game of all time. This is my first time playing it, and I'm dragging it out as long as I humanly can. And Shroud, how are you? Yeah, jumping and horse riding are problems for me. Alright, well, I mean... I guess let's go do this other... This Tufo monster might be kind of nuts. Go to the Tufo Vineyard and talk to the poster of the notice. Looking up remaining shines for Breath of the Wild. Nice. You were working on something last time with the, lineal creatures, right? So on Saturday, me and my friend are going to Best Buy for the PC since I just ordered the gift card. Okay, nice. Yeah, when you get everything set up, DJ, let us know, like, what you got. JWoww would love to hear about that. To be honest, the horse riding is pretty bad. Hoping W4, yeah, improves that. I think what really gets me, and the only thing is, I dislike that Roach gets caught on so much stuff. So, like, for me, if it's, like, a really narrow path, she always gets caught on, like, a bridge or something, or between a rock, and then I'm like, you know what? It's just faster if I run there. And it really has been this whole playthrough. I just leave Roach in, like, a nice village somewhere, and she's on her little horse vacation, and we just run to places instead. I mean, I'm used to that from the other games anyway, so it wasn't much skin off my bones there. Lionel hunting, yes. Death is certain. That is what I remembered. Yeah, exactly. I just run instead of using Roach. I'm so glad someone else understands. I feel like I've had a couple people come into chat sometimes. They're like, why don't you ride Roach? And I'm like, I don't want to ride Roach right now. Ooh, actually, this works. Let's go to the house and drop off our other blades real quick. And I guess we will go see Regis. On top of that, Lionel creatures have good drops, especially weapons. So in Breath of the Wild, is there a lot of, like, crafting you have to do as well? Elixir. Okay, elixir ingredients. What about armor and stuff? Do you do that in that game or no?
Better to push quilts and drag hose, don't you think?
Look at our place. It's beautiful. We own everything. It's magnificent. We're actually further away than I was expecting. You don't necessarily craft armor. Most of the time you search for them or buy it. Okay. Yeah, when you mentioned drops, I was curious if it was like, if you did all that. I knew about the potions and stuff. Well, mainly the potions things. But I didn't know you didn't have to craft other stuff. Do you think that'd be a cool mechanic to add to that game?
Good folk, have you seen these prices?
You should read the Witcher books if you love World of Witcher. It is a goal of mine, but I want the books to not have the Netflix logo on them, and that's very hard to find. So I might wait a little bit and see if they do like a cover-to-cover hard... Like usually, if a book catches on, and I heard the writer is adding more books, or at least doing like a final like finish-up of everything. Usually they do like a hardcover release of all the books. I want it when that happens, and I don't want the Netflix stickers all over it.
Liam and Matilda, embracing. What a story!
The only other thing I could do is pay someone on like Etsy who does like specialty hardcovers or something to mess with that for me, but that's like a lot of money. It'd be cheaper just to buy the books at that point, you know? Maybe someday. Depends on the devs. Okay. Yeah, luckily my country has limited editions of the books, hardcover and specials. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that. It's most of my bookstores just have paperbacks, and yeah, they have the Netflix, you know, like the actors and other stuff on the front of it. So, I don't want that. No, thank you. I'm good. I just want them as is. Okay, now I'm gonna keep this and this one, because those were specialty swords we got from, like, a story thing. We're just gonna sell that and sell all the rest of these. Snowing for Shroud. Keep warm. It's I was kind of hoping we'd get more rain, but it dried up quick. Okay. So, do I want to go see Regis right now? I guess. Yeah. I'm just kind of up in the air. I don't want to have to hurt Regis. I really don't. I have a feeling he's going to really protect this Beast Toussaint guy. Unless I convince him to not be okay with this dude. But we also have to kind of look deeper into the story of this beast and see if he's... I imagine we need to kill him. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. I might have to blow my nose, too. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting over something, you guys.
Liam and Matilda running a vineyard together.
Let us go see old Regis. Also 5 likes. Thank you, guys. He is south. We'll go to Balgard.
I swear on my honor.
I feel like that's a lot of The Witcher, though. I feel like you make what you think is the best choices, and it doesn't quite turn out the way you want it to. You know? 6 likes. Thank you, guys.
Cool, blimey.
Hey, Niche, welcome in. How does the game hold up in 2026? I mean, it's pretty incredible, to be honest with you. I'm loving it.
What's going on there?
I'm trying to slow everything down so I can milk this as long as humanly possible.
That's him. The slayer of
I'm loving it a lot.
It is worse than death.
Beaver booger me.
I think my only complaint with this area is I feel like, I mean, it still kind of does. I feel like when they made this area, I know they're trying to make it kind of storybook-like, right? But it seems oversaturated.
Hey there, half-wit.
And then when you get to traveling around at night, it does seem very dark. So I don't know if that's because they made it so oversaturated for this that they didn't take into account that nighttime gets super dark. I feel like it was a lot brighter in the other areas, like in Skellige or Novigrad and all that. That's really my only complaint for this. But everywhere else, all the other things we did, I do not want to deal with those. Oh my god, there's so many enemies right here. Does he actually just straight up live where all these freaking things are? I mean, I figured out a way... Well, not these guys. The centipedes I did. I swear to God, Regis. I swear to God, Regis.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
It's okay, we'll be fine. We will be just fine. Yeah, just straight up in here. Oh, don't fall! Okay. And it's dark. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I agree. It's a great looking game for sure. They did the TV series really bad. Yeah. Jaywa and I, we watched this for the first season, and then when we started kind of waiting and seeing what was going on, and saw where it was going,
Kikimores must have tunneled into
it's a
the
shame.
grave.
Plus, I mean, I haven't read the books. Really, everything I know is all the games and stuff, lore-wise, which, of course, doesn't exactly follow the books either.
Kikimores. Victuals aplenty around here.
Which really doesn't follow any of that kind of stuff either. Oh, I took damage. Damn it. Here, I thought I'd be able to, avoid it. I think we got the single going up for the other one. I figured that was going to be the case. It's fine. I'm not stressing it too much. These are all nasty. Why is it saying he's above me? Was I not supposed to go down here? Hey, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. I thought Henry did a great job, and I feel bad because I know he's like a big Witcher person, loves the games, loves the books, loves everything. And it's kind of wild when you have such a breadth of knowledge from somebody that you still choose to do what you do and write it the way you wrote it. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of book to TV to movies all kind of fail in some sort of way. They never ring in the writer or anything. Like, I would straight up have the author right next to me, like, going through the script and being like, hey, what do you think about this? Like, does that work? And apparently they don't, you know? It's just, it blows my mind. Especially considering this is going to make you a bunch of money. Like, why? Why would you not do that? That's why I fear if I ever become a writer, I am never, ever going to allow it to become a movie or whatever, because, I'm gonna just investigate that. I'll go back to that, but I want to see what's over here. I just... It could be so incredibly simple. Like, how hard is it, you know? But even some of Stephen King's stuff, though, there was a couple of them, and that's why I kind of lost some respect for him, that they have some of his book-to-movies and stuff like that, where he was there with them, and it still didn't quite hit the mark, so it's like, why? How are you guys all messing this up? That's true of The Last of Us for... Yeah. Yep, yes. 1,000,000% yes. Agreed. The game, the first one was so good. And then the second game was like, oh my god. The way they did Joel, I was seething. I hated how they killed Joel, man. A lot. Like, it made, like, I cried when he died, but I cried because his character was just butchered and killed in such a way that it turned me off bad. And I told Jaywa, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch anyone play this. I can't. Like, we had a different YouTuber we were watching, play it, and as soon as I saw that, I walked out. I'm like, I can't. You can keep watching this, but nope. I'm good. And as far as the show's concerned, I mean, I think we all know what they did, and we'll just keep it at that. Wake up, Regis.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind, but we did not meet so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses. and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off
We have
one
the
of
hands
beast's
still.
victims,
We still have the
found by a
severed
bend
hand.
in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Also 7 likes. Thank you guys. I'll catch up with you guys after the cinematic. 8 likes. Thank you guys.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Okay, Regis, we done talking. The second game was debatable, though I liked it. A must-play for sure. Okay. His character didn't deserve to die. I blame Neil for the poor decision. Yeah, I don't... Here's the thing. If they wanted Joel to die, he should have went out in, like, a way better way than that. I just felt like they killed him off like a dog or something, and I'm like, come on, man. You guys. I can't put my weight on Stranger Things because we stopped watching it after like season 2 because we're like, well, we'll let it build up, you know, because it had been such a long time. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. We'll see if we get back to it. And we've just kind of slowly been hearing that it wasn't that great as it kept going, and then we just never watched it again. So I haven't watched season 5. I've heard things, but I can't put a proper opinion on that, you know? Hey, Dragon, how are you? Don't disagree they did Joel bad? Yeah. I mean, the game, like, visually looks good. I heard, like, the gameplay as far as, like, you know, weaponry and all that sounded pretty similar. But story-wise and other things were, I don't think they were the best choices made. I'll just call it last season disease. I'll start with Lost. Can you imagine? Has anyone here actually watched all of Lost? Jawa has. I've only, like, made it through, like, 1 season of that. I hear it's really good, though. Like, the whole thing. Now, what we should actually talk about is Supernatural. What do you want to use the hand for? The ring? What's its prevenance? Can you just summon Detlef? Oh, we can't talk about Game of Thrones. They did poo-poo for Game of Thrones, too. What do you... Okay, yeah. Regis, this necrofied hand, what are we doing with it?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Interesting. Yeah, we got part of the way through Game of Thrones, and kind of similar to Stranger Things, after we were kind of seeing certain directions of stuff, I was like, you know, let's just chill and see where it goes. So we actually haven't watched the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, even though I heard the last season was not great. It did Shroud a little bit, only if, yeah. So, I mean, writing a book isn't like an easy task, so I get it, and especially since like the show got off so quick, I think he wasn't expecting it to be that like catch on that quick. So he's like, oh shit, I guess I better finish this stuff. So now he's feeling rushed to finish the books, right? And honestly, he's already made a note saying that if he dies before he can finish it, he doesn't really have a plan for, like, revealing, like, even in, like, bullet points, like, the end of, like, the series and stuff. So for him, yeah, I'd be more worried that he would pass away before he finishes it, you know? He's an old dude. He's not some young spring chicken, you know?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Interesting. So one would... I don't know how he lost his hand, but one would imagine... I wonder if he, like, feels kind of guilty, so he cut off his own hand, maybe, to not have the ring anymore? Is it possible that we can't just summon him?
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay. It sounds like he had to go to hell and back. I mean, we survived a lot of crazy shit, though, but yeah, I guess Regis, we'll go with the decoction.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
I was about to say the hand's gonna, like, start twitching. We chose Yen. DSNO.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
No drinks, need a nap instead. Oh, we'll drink. It's fine.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Oh, seems you choose to misunderstand. I don't want to talk. This is set up, trying to get me to confess something. Got a lot of secrets. Okay, hold on. Seems you choose to misunderstand. I don't want to talk. This is set up, trying to get me to confess something. Got a lot of secrets. Garrett likes his steamy baths, and he might have chosen both. I feel like it'd be the last two. I don't mind talking to Regis. We used to be buddies. Sometimes I feel like Garrett will be saying something playful, but then he's actually really serious. I feel like this middle one's a playful option. This is a setup, trying to get me to confess something. I mean, do we really have that many secrets that Regis can't know about? I mean, we kind of just saved the world and stuff. Shroud saying, got a lot of secrets. We should go with that one. The first one is definitely more just pushed down, so I guess. But I feel like that one's also closing us out. I don't know, is the middle one a playful option, or is he mean about it? Does anyone remember? I hate decisions. I guess we'll go with got a lot of secrets, I guess.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Is your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets.
I chose.
After all,
I'm not going to ask for help. I'm just going to go for it.
Lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Let's talk later. I love that. Maybe there's something you want to ask me, something specific. We'll ask about Regis' stuff, because this whole time we thought he was dead. So, yeah, where have you been? What have you been doing?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
Okay. I mean, we could ask that. How are you handling abstinence, not drinking blood? What's regeneration like? I mean, let's ask it.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
I was about to say, vampires can't even talk about morality and stuff like that. Humans are obviously gonna feel a certain way about death because we're not gonna be reborn as a vampire. Bro, we're gonna be dead. We will die. How's abstinence going?
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
He likes that we ask questions. Okay. Are we seeing each other at the white pearly gates? Right? I don't think we are, Regis. You're going to live as long as your body humanly lets you live, because you are a vampire. Playing video games on the other side? True. Or a good book. With all of our lost pets and loved ones and stuff, I like to think about it that way. What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Okay. Maybe there's something you'd rather ask me specifically? Let's go with that, because I don't want to say no to him. Okay, so maybe there's something you want to ask me, something specific.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
I would say yes. I only say that because as much as Geralt says he wants to retire and stuff like that, I think he would miss going out and doing all of this. Although I will say he sometimes has trouble with witchering too. And plus, I mean, if we never liked witchering, we wouldn't have met anybody or done all the cool shit we've done. So yeah, I'd probably be a witcher.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
I'm secretly hoping that maybe Ciri in the next game's a red herring and that it'll just be a Geralt game for the rest of it. I think that'd be so cool. Ciri just needs Geralt's help, goes get him out of retirement, and then you just play with him and Ciri the rest of the game.
Even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Ever vigilant even in his sleep? Quite vampire-like, in fact? Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes for the trial of grasses? Not as far as I know. Actually, I don't... Do they? I appreciate the compliment, but I don't know, really.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Didn't we fight a white literally yesterday? And I was like, I've never seen this thing before. It almost looked like a hag. What's this about a curse? Know anything about the white? Yeah, what's the curse?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse, in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Alright, anything else about the white?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess let's go visit him.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Hey. Emir Regis. What is this? Like immediately caught my eye, these little creatures here. What is this one? Warrior, died fighting with word and blade. Okay. Martina Lipinska, engineer and pug lover, solved the most obtuse technical problems in all the duchy with the grace of a ballerina. Aw, is this one of the devs here? Aw. It's a bummer. Why'd you say swallow, not spit? Oh, Wade. Oh, Wade. I'm curious, though. Optional, read the bestiary to learn more about the whites. Look for the whites' lair. How much do you want to bet this is in the spot where we were yesterday? Why do I feel like that's the case? Ah, you see? We have been over here. I guess let's read the bestiary? What are, whites considered? Are they a form of, like, hag? Like I said, last time when we were in this, they kind of looked like a hag, so... I doubt it's an insectoid. Is it in here? Oh, here we go. Spotted whites. Okay. So, a necrophage, Igni and Yurden are good for them. Best defense against a spotted white. Stay calm and leave them alone. Fragment of a Tristes on spotted whites. Okay. When not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they become very dangerous. In the colder months or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets, even during their active periods. So to me, that would, the Northern Winds bomb should work, right? That'd be a good one. So, necrophage oil. Okay. Might as well add that now. I love the music right here. Let's also maybe check if stuff needs to be fixed or not. It's doubtful. We should be doing pretty okay, but... might as well go full hog and be prepared. 63%? I guess we should have fixed these a long time ago, huh? Let's just do everything. I know it's like so minute, but... I don't want to have to deal with them later. Alright, I'm gonna go... I mean, I guess we could just run there. Let's just run there. Not even that far. Oh, of course, there's panthers. Freaking panthers. Let's save. Look at him just chilling over there. I don't want to bother him. We'll let him take a nap over there. A kitty nap. Let's go see if we can get this. It's all foggy. No music? Okay. I'll just run in silence. That's fine. No, like, for real? No music? Nothing? Man, can you imagine all the exercise he gets? This is crazy. Like, how is Geralt not tired, like, most of the time, you know? Like, all the time. Plus, another thing I feel like with that answer to, Regis about whether or not he wanted to be a Witcher... I feel like Geralt likes the witchering part itself. The thing he hates the most is the politics. I think he doesn't like getting roped into all the political stuff with being a witcher, you know? How did I get partial damage? I guess we could eat like a pork chop or something. We'll just eat a dang pork chop. Hey. Alright, here are the spoons. Let's save one more time. Like I said, not that I don't think it's gonna be crazy or something, but...
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
A lot of them. Let's just deal with them. Come on. I need the rest of them to show up over here. Great. No? They're all down there. I can see them being all smoky. Smokified. Let's go.
Giving me no choice.
Over here. Bro, stop. Jesus Christ, dude. And my thing's gone. Really, Geralt? Are you serious right now? Excuse me? Oh, that's so bright. Well, we could have went about that a teeny bit better. That's okay. Give me all the lootsies. Is that all? What's gonna be his Barghest? I might take a little nap real quick. Just a very short little nap. In case I do actually need more than what I'm expecting here.
Regis's raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
Okay. Does it still have my oil on there? Yes, it does.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Oh my god, sorry guys, hold on. Okay, holy cow. Sorry. Had like a coughing attack there for a second. Alright, look for the lair still. So are we good just to walk straight up in here or what? Seems like it. Is there any kind of things we're supposed to be investigating or finding?
none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Okay. Also 9 likes, thank you guys. Okay, so guess let's look around. Hey Blackcry, how's it going? I caught one of your streams the other day. You're also in The Witcher as well. You're not too far behind me. I dropped you a like and I kind of lurked. I've been sick over the past week, so it's been awful. It's been rough. So I just kind of sat and chilled for a while. Did some laundry and stuff like that. Okay, let's investigate the house. See what we're messing with here.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
Okay. Got the Grandmaster armor? Nice! Which Grandmaster did you choose? I think I mentioned for mine where we did feline. I still got the other diagrams though. Okay, I see a spoon there. See, I hate these kind of things. I feel like I'm going to pick up something I shouldn't just yet, but...
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Feline's the best looking? Agreed. I also have been doing the quick stuff, like, I like the enhanced reflexes to dexterity and stuff. Okay, what else? More spoons?
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay, I dislike that noise I'm hearing.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
A stained diary? Okay. Upgrading to Grandmaster armor is very expensive. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned when you were in last time, I have accumulated a mass amount of money because I am overplaying this game. So actually money wasn't too bad for us. It was, we were missing some ingredient items. Unfortunately, things that we hadn't quite run into yet. It was like the slivered scales or the skin or something like that that we were missing. We pretty much, all the money we spent was buying the guy's stock of the slivered stuff. I kind of made an attempt to go out and actually look for one. I'm like, well, I'm sure he's going to restock. So I just did some other stuff, came back a few days later and he had the restock. Yeah. No, yeah, money was not the problem for us. Which actually everyone was saying in the beginning of the game. They're like, oh, make sure you really sell a lot of stuff. You're gonna need money at the end game. And I'm like, okay. So I did exactly that. I sold and saved everything. Alright, let's get in the stained diary. For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster and gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today, there are no wrinkles. But I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my boobies. Oh boy. It's horrible. It's gotta be because of those damned herbs. I want to smash the herbalist's face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family's starting to suspect something, although I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. Hairy titties indeed. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. Okay. I have to find it. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it's getting worse to write. Loneliness, no family, eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon, empty spoons. Nothing eats, it hurts. No lie. Mirrors, lies, no. And then just, oh my god. Crazy. I was thinking play the whole and new game plus upgrade. Oh yeah, well yeah, we do have the new game plus for like another playthrough, you mean? There's a cream for that? I'm not sure if there's a cream for that specifically.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Okay, so this girl was cursed. What is this? I'm kind of worried about walking in here. Okay, that door's red. I feel like as soon as I walk through here, it's gonna warn of something. See if there's anything else this way.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Oh. Maybe I do need to go in that other thing?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
A spoon key?
A spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Okay. This certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon. Key forged for Christofferson and Sons Workshop of 1210. Belongs to... Oh my god. This is the Schmiegel. Where they did like a Garland reference. We found this guy's corpse like a long time ago. In like a past stream. Belongs to Schmiegel Circus. Owner of the Pheasantry. That's funny. Wow, I was so excited. I was thinking about playing the whole game. Save whatever money I get, and then when I start the new game, plus upgrade then. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what all comes with Game Plus. The new Game Plus stuff. This is my first time playing any of these games, so I don't know. I know that when we finished the final story stuff, we did unlock it. That'd be something that maybe you want to look up, you know what I mean? Hey Harsh, welcome back. How's it going? Schmiegel, it's my birthday. 10 likes, thank you guys. I kind of wish I could see a picture of Schmiegel Circus.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
Okay. Examine.
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Okay. So we gotta examine all these?
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Okay.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Okay, what else is there that we can mess with here? Decaying letter. I literally had a moment where my inner golem came out, and it was not a fun experience. You got possessive of something, DJ? I've done that. 11 likes, thank you guys. Alright, dear master, I cannot pronounce his name. Or their name. I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I've drawn you out here. And why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as for the person for whom I met. For I am afflicted by a curse as I hope, and why I've turned to you. The side effects and medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited the herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. And my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part for the services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse, which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is he sold old mirrors. I'm aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Her name's Marlene. Okay. Do you remember Kira? I do. Oh, it's just a bunch of spoons. I actually killed Kira. I know I probably shouldn't have, but...
into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
But I did. Were you able to let her live and figure it out? There's a room back there that has a red door, but I don't want to go ahead of myself here. Can I save right here? Just in case I mess up. Mainly, I don't want to go down here and have it start something if I didn't get to look everywhere. Something's going on here. I felt a witcher rumbling. I mean, you can sleep with her, but yeah, you can't, unfortunately, no true, like, relationship. Yes, that one. Harsh. So, my reasoning, yes, you can kill her. Pretty much, you can either... I did. So, pretty much, your choices with Kira... After she sleeps with you, or if you decide not to sleep with her, whatever, she pretty much, like, drugs you, right? You wake up and you go to the Fyke Isle thing. And there's already, like, a pre-established curse going on with the lady in the tower, which you find out later about. But she pretty much, like, used you, kind of, to figure out what the scientist was working on in the tower, right? That you have to go to. And what really got me is that, you know, she pretty much said something along the lines of, I was going to go back to, pretty much she was talking about going back to, like, Radovid or something, and I pretty much, what I didn't understand about it is she was pretty much, like, going to her own death anyway. So if I had let her go... From my understanding, like, of, like, the politics going on, I thought, why would she go back to Radovid? She's just gonna get captured and tortured to death, right? That was my assumption at the time. So I'm like, well, I should just get the stuff back, because what she did was messed up anyway, so... In the fray, I maybe killed her, right? So there's that. Apparently, if you had let her go, she still would have lived, and I guess would have helped you fight the battle at the end of the game, right? I mean, it didn't really affect the outcome much for me. Like, no other characters died for my ending, so it all kind of worked out. But yeah.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay, I don't know if I need to even be collecting the spoons. It sounds like no spoon is really helping her, so... Oh boy, what is all this? Yeah, the virus, yes, that. Something like that. And pretty much... It was something. I misunderstood what she said, I guess, because my thought was... I don't know. I was kind of pissed off that she used us in the first place, and then I'm like, well... Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Pretty much, I made the choice and I killed her. It didn't do too much to mess with our stuff, so... I want to see what this other thing is before we go down here. I gotta know. Or it's gonna bother me. I must see what's behind this door. Yeah, so if I replay again, I'll just let her have the notes. I thought too far ahead for her. I thought she would be tortured like Sabrina would have been and stuff like that, so... Oh, this wasn't a door, it was just a painting. My bad.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Okay, I don't think there's gonna be anything in these that we care about. But Dredge is a good game, though. I like Dredge. I like the fishing aspect, and I like finding all the aberration fishes that look all crazy looking. You keep reminding me that I need to go back into there to play that oil rig thing. You didn't? We did. Not with Triss, though, because I thought Triss was a little too close for comfort. I felt okay with Kira, because obviously she was more of like a side person, but she was really the only other character I slept with. A few of the other ones they give you, like the one is like the Skellige lady. I said no to her because she should keep her virtue for her husband and stuff like that. Do I want to go down there?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
You just got Dredge. It's a great game. There are two different endings you can get.
Looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Oh, are you leaving for now, Harsh? You have a good rest of your night if we don't see you. Saris, I don't think you can. I think her main thing is purely for, I think for her stuff, it's purely to help her become the Queen Regent or whatever.
Collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Thanks for the cheers, guys. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's 100% sure, You might want to look that up. I'm going to be honest with you. There maybe is a way to, like, to be able to sleep with her. Obviously not a full-on, like, you know, romance stuff, but I didn't feel like much of the choices really led to that. Also, I wasn't sure if she could fully read our mind or not. I guess we'll hide it here. Oh no. What is she doing? It's a nice ladle you got there. Look at how she's stirring. She's so frustrated. I'd be frustrated too. Let's see if we can try it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but let's see. Come on. Do you think we can do it? I don't want to kill her. It's like the lady in the tower and getting eaten by rats and stuff. I feel bad for her. Ew.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Thank you for the chair, madam. Appreciate that. Oh my god, I hope we can make this work.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Let's swap spoons. Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. The curse, exact wording. So, okay, hear me out. I know this sounds kind of crazy, but I think we should just eat with our hands. Because from what it sounds like she's used every spoon known to mankind. All the people she's given different spoons to have not worked out. Do we just go heathens and eat with our fingers? Bread and all? Will that work? Should I do it? I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go with my gut. My gut tells me we should just eat with our hands like monsters. She's literally a monster. I'm a monster hunter. What perfect synergy. You guys are thinking no spoons? I don't want to use spoons. Let's eat with our fingers, gal. This will be like the best thing ever. No, I was going to do no spoons anyway. Let's go with it. Let's see if it works.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
This better work. I'm gonna be so sad if I'm wrong.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Yay! Okay. I just straight up guessed that. This better work. Is it gonna work? Please work. What'd she feed me?
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Why would that be optional? I want to see if it cured her. Let's go. Immediately. I love how there was just a floating head there. Because, I mean, even without reading the curse, I mean, she's literally tried everything. Talked to all these people, gave them other things to do, and it just didn't work, so... Eat with our fingies. $10 likes, thank you guys. Ah, damn it. Where is he? Alright, run to me. Come on. Where is he? Okay. Spotted whites aren't bad monsters, so what's crazy is I mean, it kind of came up and attacked me, so I'm not sure if it was because we came here early or something, but we found one of those just out at our question mark locations. Yeah, it's the Yurden trap. I'm gonna thank Valentine for that. I know she watches after the fact, but she pretty much gave me like everything I need to know about the Yurden trap. It's freaking awesome. If you prep yourself really well and put it down. Also, if you need it for the it works well for the centipedes too, I hear. Because I pretty much just heard it online and I tried it and I was like, dang. Is that her right there? Yeah, Marlene.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Had another cough fit, you guys. 11 likes, thank you. Whites, when you invade their location, they get aggressive. Yeah, this was just a random one sitting there. I'm not sure how I would have been able to, like, you know, go about it.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Hey, sweet. Hey, Jacob. How's it going? This house made me poor. Yeah, I upgraded everything as well. I upgraded everything as well.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Okay, we got this lady in our house. Can I actually talk to her?
Tasty. So wonderful. Thank you.
Alright, cool. Like, do we get to see her back in, like, full health again? Actually, can I actually sleep in the bed? We gotta go back to Regis. I'm on mobile right now. I'm gonna move to PC to watch. Alright. Sounds good. Okay. We got extra bonuses for that. I had no idea. I should be sleeping at my house more often. Oh, it's bright. Let's go back to Regis. I love all the maids we hired. They love us. They always try to come on to me all the time. We even have our own personal old lady that has her back that walks around. Regis, Regis. Alright. Well, we did it. Can I just go through a front door this time? Oh, okay. Nice. We no longer have to jump in through the porthole entrance. Actually, before we do this. Alright, Regis. Regis. This is the right place, right? Oh, okay. I've been here too. This is where I found out about Regis.
Your friend's hand will make for a nice broth.
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Okay. I like Regis too. Dangerous for who? Garrow, I think we know. How do you plan to induce the state?
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
This place. Tell me more. I hope in The Witcher 4 we get more higher vampires. See, this is what made me sad, is I didn't get any more leads for the Novigrad vampire thing. And I'm hoping that this maybe leads to that, but pretty much all the morticians being vampires, I never got to finish that quest. But yeah, in the next game I hope there's vampires. That'd be really cool.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
I mean... We're pretty much rested. I don't see what else we could need for this. Let's go.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I had no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
No bitey, Regis. Don't do it. I've been to this tower too. I tried to get to the very tip top and I couldn't.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sorry guys, hold on. I'm drinking some water here. Okay, are you good with this? You sure about this?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
It was for some other, question mark location was this area. It was for like a hidden treasure or something. There was some other thing I couldn't reach.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
We'll light the way. So this we can kind of see a little bit.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
Okay. Champion of Tesha movement. What is that? Sure. I guess we'll take those.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Sorry, don't mind me, Regis. I'm trying to make sure I can see in here. Thank you. I would like to be able to see what we're doing. Oh, it's like a whole, like, pit. Everything's in here.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlouse. We both remained in this part of the world.
Okay, and this one? Oh.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
Okay. What on earth is this stuff I'm picking up? Man, Regis, you better not be putting me into something, man. This looks crazy.
Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham.
Oh, my bad.
My tribe, and Deadlough's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Okay, this one's different. Let me examine it. Oh, am I stuck here? Okay, don't make me stuck here.
Whose is this glyph?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Okay, that is his. That was the other guy's. Okay. We'll take all this stuff. Why not? Love free stuff. Nice. We'll have to read all these later. Why do we have to graffiti this whole place with all the same stuff?
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Why can't I interact with this? Why can't I use this? Yeah, maybe that's last. Let's do this one. Okay. How come I can't do anything with this? Why is this not working? Please work. Hello? Okay. Maybe if I try the other side now? What does it want me to do? Does it want me to knock these over? Ah, okay. I was like, hold on, this doesn't make any sense.
Done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Okay. I guess let's save real quick. Let's do this, Regis.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Hey, Reality. Good, how about yourself?
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head has started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Just busy? That's good. Not good that you're busy, but good that you're doing good.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. calm you down. Somehow.
Oh, they explode like the other guys do. Okay.
You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Regis has smelled the blood.
Oh my goodness. Ew. Nasty. Jesus Christ, bro.
Hanging in there?
It grows.
Oh, this is a letter? Excuse me?
Good, because I can hear more coming.
Oh my god, this guy's actually huge. Oh lord. Oh my god. Oh, there's a lot of things in here. Okay. I need to keep my health up here. Like bad. Oh my god. Hey, Harsh, welcome back. Get out of here, you heathens.
Shit.
Regis. Oh my god, I'm dying. This is a lot. Oh boy, this is a lot. And of course, I don't have any bombs on me. Bombs that would be helpful. Why am I still not healing here? I just like that the other thing doesn't ever last. Hold on. We'll be okay. Oh my god. The flutter's the one that's like a real pain in my ass here. All these guys are absolutely nuts. I want bombs. Why am I being mistreated like this? And a catechin? Regis, please, dear Lord, help me. Why am I being trapped here? I need my health to be back up like today. And I'm like dying of all else things going on. I don't have to kill all these things, right? Like, right? Oh my god. I should have set my other potions thing down. I'm a fool. I was not prepared for this. Well, if I die here, I know I need to be setting the white honey down. Ew. Touching me. Almost. We almost got this. Regis.
I'll let you out.
Please. Do your shit, my dude. You better not hurt me, Regis. Don't do it.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Aw, bro, no.
Get you out of here.
Poor guy.
The concoction.
Poor old Regis.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
12 likes, thank you guys. Harshal, hey, how's it going?
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Let's talk. What happened back there? Yeah, are you good? Are you okay, buddy?
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
We'll have to see, Harshal. We're hopeful. Our goal is that we reach 1,000 by March. I think we can do it. That is bright.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
The council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Oh, it's bright again. So many white screens, guys. I'm sorry.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
Yeah, flashbangs, pretty much. Oh. I'm in a dark room. Why?
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Hey, Graham. For sure. How are you? Jay was chilling downstairs. He's worked out in the yard all day.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Oh, okay, so that's how he lost his hand.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Sorry, guys. I usually let the cinematic play. Graham, not too bad. I mean, Jawa and I have been sick all week, so I'm kind of, I'm still kind of getting over that, to be honest, but otherwise good. And Harsh, I have not played Persona before. I've seen some people play it, and it looks like a good game. DJ, I imagine he's asking you, because he's saying you said you played it, right? If you have any insight for him, let him know. Unfortunately, I have not played it, although Jawa might. He likes JRPGs, so. Did you play Green Hell? I have not, Harshal. Okay, well, we saw the moment when they met.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Visions began and ended with a boot black.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A boot black stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the boot black acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
This is kind of interesting, though. How old is the boy now, though? Because this happened a long time ago, didn't it? So wouldn't the boot guy not, the kid, he wouldn't be a kid anymore, right? We're at level 50. My god. 13 likes, thank you guys. Thanks, Harshal. We're getting there. I'm pretty excited for this year. We got a lot of new stuff we're gonna do, games and everything, so it's gonna be awesome. We'll start Persona 5, do it. Hey, if it's already something that your gut feels like you need to play, then I would just go for it. Alright, find the boot black who appeared in the vision. Right, okay, hold on, let me, let's save, because we actually did pretty good there. Survived the monster onslaught without problems. I mean, we did have problems, but you know what I mean. Where children toil, toys waste away. I guess we could try to go find this kid real quick. Who apparently is still a kid. And see where it goes from there. I'm not sure if this is going to be a crazy long stream, but we'll go a teeny bit longer. Oh, like right there. Easy. Easy peasy. Alright, the kid. Where is he? Oh yeah, here he is, right here.
You little fart.
Whatever's the problem?
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father, a witcher, not your concern. I mean, we always go whole hog into what we're doing. But actually, with the kid might be hiding him, though.
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep diddler insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him!
There's that diddler word again. Oh, they want me to...
We'll break your legs, vagrant!
You'll never learn.
Damn it. It's all a fist fight? Are we for real right now?
Stay together! At least try to!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this is bad. I'm not good in multiple fights. Get me in here. Get me the fuck out of here. I might need to take a potion. Funny enough. Come on, let's go. Both of y'all, let's go.
Blood! Blood!
I'll take him from the left!
All together! On 3! I'll avenge you, comrade!
Okay, we'll be fine.
Slow now, let's not do anything rash.
Shut up and fight.
Come on. This guy's the better of them. There we go. Alright. I'm barely breathing. You goobers.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Making things difficult for me. Nothing. Had a misunderstanding. I mean, do we really want to throw these dudes under the bus? The kid might actually be scheming people. Do you have some tea with you, Kim? I don't. I just have water. Probably after the stream, I'm going to have a little bit of tea. Also, 13 likes. Thank you, guys. I did have cough drops. I did not bring those up with me. I felt like I was doing pretty good today, and... well, it's proving to be not so smart of a choice to not bring them up here, but... nothing. Had a misunderstanding. Making things difficult for me. Will they actually walk away or not cause me problems? I mean, we have her orders to do other stuff. They're making my life difficult. Get rid of them.
Obstructing my investigation.
Get them.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
A duo? What do you mean? A duo? What do you mean?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So, what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
I kind of figured he was actually scamming people. Okay, Detlef, where is he?
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Laundering. This kid's money laundering as well. Let's negotiate. Not about to pay you. Are we really gonna get this mind fuse this kid here? I mean, it's not like we aren't like. He's gonna keep scamming me if I keep negotiating with him. Do we just Jedi mind trick him, you guys? I think we do. While we have a ridiculous amount of money and we could easily pay the 500 crowns he wants, I'm also incredibly greedy. Oh. I have a feeling if I negotiate with him, he's gonna absolutely continue to scam me, but what's the worst that could happen? He's gonna ask me for like 1,000? I've got that. 2,000, 5,000?
Alright. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Or actually bargain for it. I mean, how much does a stand and all this stuff cost? Let's see if he'll go for 350. You know what's funny for this kid, you guys? This is the first time I've ever bartered with anybody. Ever. I've never negotiated money before. Alright, let's try 350. Takes forever for this. Okay.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Really? He scrubs faster. Oh my god, the stress. Okay. What about 400?
It's not quite... I don't know...
This freaking kid. How about 450? He's absolutely wringing my neck here.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Regis just gave him Windex to use. It's not even anything fancy.
No one gets a hoot about us poor folk.
He bought it at like the Witcher
Finding the
Dollar
right
General.
Approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Just gave him some Dollar General cleaner. That's all it was. Alright, Regis, where are we going, buddy? Hopefully you know exactly where this kid's talking about, because I wasn't really paying attention, so...
Rump right and rosy. It always gives me...
Red door.
Oh.
One the bootblack mentioned.
Enter the toy shop? Okay. Hey, Jacob, welcome back.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
The birds are back. The rocking horse is cruising on its own.
He here? Sense him?
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Yeah, like, this isn't totally creepy at all. Search the toy shop using your Witcher senses. Okay. Yeah, the rocking horse is going by itself. So is this place like haunted or something?
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Candy.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Letter to the shopkeeper. Dear Master Shopkeeper, for a long, long time I've been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mummy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him when he will earn some, and once he really hit me. Poor kid. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write it then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other kids don't want, I will look after it. It'll be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I'm little, but I also know what toys are... Oh, that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination, but so what? I would love it very much. Isa. Okay. So are we pretty much going to go talk to Santa Claus right now? I have a feeling this is very Santa Claus-y right now. Okay. Take all that.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket.
Yeah, the puppets and other stuff are pretty creepy. I'm not sure why they're all hanging up like that, but...
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Okay, so... I guess let's go upstairs.
Attic, let's go.
Oh.
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Oh, the suspicious letter. Regis, did you really move me out of the way like that? Oh, I should have...
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
What do you think happened to her? Why did he believe she'd gone missing? Why did he claim she went missing?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Detlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Okay, Detlaff ever try to look for her? Looks like somebody actually kidnapped her this time. So yeah, did he ever try to actually physically look for her?
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched, for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Interesting, okay.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Okay.
Tools were used recently. Detlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Okay, so I wanted to actually look at this.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Interesting, okay. So we kind of know what she looks like then?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Okay. Alright, we got something right there. Is there anything else just out of place that we want to mess with first? Letters naming the beast targets. Okay.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Okay, the blackmailer was curious about him. Yeah.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Okay, let's sum up what we do know.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
I mean... If it's... Unless we... This is pretty much us totally trusting Regis, right? Unless Regis is lying to us... It's assuming that he's telling us the truth, that that is not his handwriting and all that. I mean, I kind of feel bad for him. If it's true that he didn't actually, like, it was a raving lunatic, then I feel like he, I feel like he would be he wouldn't actually do this unless he had to. No, yeah. I mean, if what we have is true, then really we would just need to track down this kidnapper. And where that goes, we don't have enough info yet. So we'll assume true on this. I mean, everything kind of leads to him just being forced to do this, so...
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Hey. Boy, oh boy, the plot's crazy. Alright, report to the Duchess about your hunt for the beast. We're leveling up, like, insane amounts. It's just, as soon as you hit 50, is it crazy after that?
Only my spirit is willing as my flesh.
I feel like we've leveled up, like, 3 or 4 times already. Alright.
They shine.
You guys, I am probably going to call it, but next episode we will continue... I guess continue where we're going. And maybe stop midway to go and do this, let's see. Because we do have to still do the tournament. I don't know, maybe next weekend we can work in an episode of just tournament stuff. And we'll play some Gwent with Jawa and hang out or something. But we do have to still do this other contract here. And then just continue the Wine is Sacred route. And yeah, that's that, guys. I appreciate you all very much. Thanks for hanging out with me. 13 likes for the stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you, members. Appreciate you guys too. Guys, any last words before we call it for now? Until next weekend. I'll leave this here as well. You too, DJ. You have a nice evening. You also, Wade, have a great night. Let me double check. Also, 2 subscribers tonight, guys. Thank you. Let's go back and chat as well. Wade, DJ, Jacob, Harshal, Reality. Harsh, you have a good night also, guys. Graham, it was good seeing you again, Graham. I hope you have a great evening or day, wherever you're at. Black Cry, you have a great evening also. And let's see. We had quite a few people tonight. Holy cow. Shroud, you have a nice evening. DS No. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully we can talk again. Also, Niche, it was nice meeting you also. Hope you have a nice evening. Dragon, you have a great night. I got Shroud, you have a great night. And I think... Oh, and Mira. And that's the top of the list, y'all. Thank you all very much, lurkers. You have a great night also. Everybody... yeah, Jacob, you have a good one. And that's that. See you next weekend for more Witcher. Jawa and I might be doing zombie stuff tomorrow for the holiday. We'll see. Otherwise, if we don't, dang, I'll see you guys Tuesday for House Flipper and Plant Nursery Sim, okay? Thanks, and bye, guys.